Before diving into the how-to, it's important to understand why budgeting is essential. A budget is essentially a financial blueprint for your life. It gives you a clear picture of your income, expenses, and savings goals, and it helps you manage your money in a way that aligns with your values and priorities. Without a budget, it's easy to lose track of where your money is going, which can lead to overspending, accumulating debt, and missing out on savings opportunities. A budget can help you track your spending. When you track your expenses, you gain insight into areas where you may be overspending and can make adjustments accordingly. Achieve financial goals. Whether you're saving for an emergency fund, paying off debt, or investing for the future, budgeting helps you set clear goals and allocate resources to meet them. Avoid debt. By planning ahead, you can avoid unnecessary debt or pay down existing debt more efficiently. Increase savings. A budget can help you prioritize saving, whether it's for an emergency fund, retirement, or other financial goals. Before you can create a budget that works, you need to understand where you stand financially. This means taking an honest look at your income, expenses, debts, and savings. Track your income. Start by calculating your total monthly income. This includes your salary or wages, business income, freelance work, and any other sources of income like rental properties, investments, or side hustles. If you're salaried, this is fairly straightforward. If you're self-employed or a freelancer, calculate your average monthly income over the past few months. You may want to account for any variations in your income, for example, seasonal work or fluctuating rates, and estimate a reasonable monthly figure. List your expenses. Next, write down all your monthly expenses. These can be broken down into two categories: fixed expenses and variable expenses. Fixed expenses. These are regular, predictable costs that don't change from month to month. Examples include rent, mortgage payments, car payments, insurance premiums, and student loan payments. Variable expenses. These are expenses that fluctuate each month. Examples include groceries, utilities, entertainment, dining out, transportation, and shopping. Track these expenses over a few months to get an accurate average. Use a budgeting app or spreadsheet to keep track of your spending. There are several tools available, such as Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, and Pocket Guard, that allow you to sync your bank accounts and track both fixed and variable expenses automatically. List your debts. It's also essential to account for any debts you may have. List out all your credit card balances, personal loans, student loans, and any other outstanding liabilities. Include the interest rates, minimum payments, and due dates for each. This will help you prioritize paying off high-interest debt first. Evaluate your savings. Lastly, take stock of your current savings. How much do you have in your emergency fund, retirement accounts, and other savings vehicles? This will help you identify where you need to allocate more resources moving forward. Once you've assessed your financial situation, it's time to set your financial goals. Having clear, specific goals is essential to budgeting because they give you something to work toward. Your goals might include emergency fund. Most experts recommend saving 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in an easily accessible account. Debt repayment. Paying off credit cards, loans, or student debt should be a priority if you have high-interest debt. Saving for retirement. Contributing to retirement accounts like a 401k or IRA will help you build wealth for the future. Saving for big purchases. Whether it's a down payment on a house, a car, or a vacation, setting aside money for specific purchases can help you reach your goals without going into debt. Investing for the future. If you've already established your emergency fund and are debt-free, consider setting aside money for long-term investments. When setting your goals, be sure to be smart. Specific. Define exactly what you want to achieve. Measurable. Make sure you can track your progress. Achievable. Set realistic goals that you can reasonably accomplish. Relevant. Ensure the goal aligns with your overall financial objectives. Time-bound. Set a target date for achieving the goal. Once your goals are set, the next step is to allocate your income to cover your expenses and savings. Using the 50-30-20 rule can be a helpful guide for this. 50% for needs. This includes essential expenses like housing, utilities, transportation, groceries, and insurance. 30% for wants. These are non-essential expenses like dining out, entertainment, shopping, and vacations. 20% for savings and debt repayment. This includes contributions to savings, emergency fund, retirement, as well as debt payments. However, keep in mind that the 50-30-20 rule is a guideline, not a one-size-fits-all solution. Your budget should be tailored to your specific needs and priorities. If you have high debt, you might allocate more than 20% toward debt repayment. If you're saving for a major purchase, you may need to adjust your wants category to free up more funds. Now that you have a clear understanding of your income, expenses, and goals, it's time to put the plan into action. Automate your savings and bill payments. One of the best ways to ensure your budget works is by automating as much of it as possible. Set up automatic transfers to your savings accounts, retirement accounts, and debt repayment plans. Many banks and financial institutions offer automated savings features that can help you save without thinking about it. For bills like utilities, credit card payments, and loan repayments, consider setting up automatic payments to avoid late fees and missed payments. Track your spending regularly. Even if your budget is automated, you still need to regularly track your spending. This is where the importance of using budgeting apps or spreadsheets comes in. Regularly reviewing your expenses will help you stay on track and adjust your spending if you're going over budget. Adjust as necessary. Life happens. Your income and expenses may fluctuate over time, and your priorities may shift. That's why your budget should be flexible. If you get a raise, receive a windfall, or take on additional expenses, adjust your budget to reflect those changes. A budget is not a static document. You should regularly review it to ensure it's still aligned with your goals. Look for areas where you can optimize your spending and increase savings. For example, are there cheaper alternatives to some of your monthly expenses? Revisit your budget monthly or quarterly to fine-tune it, ensuring it continues to serve your financial goals. Creating a budget that works requires time, discipline, and regular adjustments. By assessing your financial situation, setting clear goals, allocating your income wisely, and staying consistent, you can develop a budget that helps you take control of your money and reach your financial goals. Remember, the key to a successful budget isn't perfection. It's consistency and making adjustments as your financial life evolves. Stick to your plan, stay flexible, and be patient with the process, and you'll see the results over time.